Well, I'm back again. First hike, first video of the year, and I've decided to come to a lovely place called Dove Stone Reservoir in Greenfields. Just parked up at a nice free car park called Bin Green, which I didn't know about before. I've always used the main car park near the reservoir, but this is a free car park, so this is the one I'll be using in future. Considering it's the 2nd of January, the weather's actually really nice. The view in the background, as you can see, is amazing. I'm looking at heading probably up over that direction, over near where the sort of the water slide thing is. So yeah, we'll get travelling, get moving. Look at that view, absolutely amazing. I've not been here for quite a while, but it's one of my favourite places to come because it's so close and obviously it's like really scenic. I've just seen a sign that says shooting in progress, so I don't know how far I'm going to be able to get up here before I get turned round, but we are probably aiming for up there somewhere. And there's a waterfall over in that direction that we're going to hit, which I'm very much looking forward to. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to get up here before I get turned round. Guess we'll see, hey? Last time I was here, all these trees were all the same as this, but it was quite fresh. Now I don't know whether they've took the trees down to be processed somewhere and turned into some IKEA flat pack furniture or something like that. Because I think when I was here, we were speculating whether it was because of the storm that we had. So we had a really severe storm, but then when we sort of had a look a bit closer, the stumps had all been cut. You can see it was a clean cut. So I think they have just cut it down for wood, and I hope they replant the trees because it just looks pretty rubbish, doesn't it? It just looks very desolate and barren, which, yeah, it's not for me. I much prefer the view on the other side, which is that side. Very lovely. So today I'm following another route that was on All Trails app. If you've not heard of it or you've not used it before, I'd highly recommend it. It's very, very good. There's quite a few routes around here as well, but this one goes up a waterfall. So we'll see what the waterfall's like when we get there. The All Trails app, it's really good. If you're into hiking and walking and camping and stuff, you probably already know about it. But if you don't and you're interested in finding routes that are around the places that you live, I'd highly recommend downloading it. It's really good. And I also use Komoot sometimes, and I use both of those in tandem with my Garmin watch to track my routes and keep an eye on the elevation and stuff like that. So it's pretty handy. Well, so far I've done 1.5 miles in 38 minutes. It's alright, it's not the greatest, but considering I'm stopping and filming and stuff like that. I've also decided to put my rucksack on today with pretty much all my camping gear, just so I can get used to having it on my back and the weight. But to be honest, I think I'll be able to remove some items out of there, because I think I can pack a bit more minimal. But I just wanted to overpack today just to see what the weight was like. Really, it's not too bad. I'm coping alright for the time being. However, I've not had to come across any treacherous terrain or anything at the moment, and it's all pathed, even though it's like full of sand and dirt, but it's flat ground. It's not full of bumps and rocks, although there has been some ups and downs, quite a bit of elevation. Again, like I said on all my videos so far, I'm really enjoying the walk. Like, what is there not to enjoy? With the lovely little waterfall in the background, and just amazing. I'm conscious of the time and what time the light is leaving, and so I'm trying to move as quick as I can, but obviously I want to enjoy the walk while I'm here, which is what I'm trying to do. know how much you can hear because of the waterfall in the background, but that is the waterfall that I'm going to go up in a second. But before I attempt to go to the waterfall, I'm just taking in the views. Had a little break, sat down, got a bit of drone footage which looks pretty good. Had a bit of water, probably maybe have a chocolate bar in a second, and then up the waterfall we go, see how far I get. It should be fun. I've seen quite a few people going up there and coming down, but hopefully I'm gonna try and get to the Trinnacle, I think it was called, just up there. It's like two big stones that stick out. Looks pretty cool. I'm going to see if I can get up there. See you soon. Careful with some of these rocks because they're a bit slippery, and it doesn't help that I've got this big 20-kilogram pack on the back. Yeah, amazing views already. Well, I've made it halfway up the waterfall at the moment, I think, roughly, maybe. To be honest, I don't even know. Went on the right hand side of the waterfall first, which was quite sketchy, and then decided to go back down, cross over, and now I'm going to make my way up that way, see if I can get up there. Yeah, the view again is absolutely incredible. So I'm probably going to get a scoot on up here now, see where we end up. So the light's probably going to be dropping soon. My legs weren't aching, bloody hell. Well, this is definitely a good test. for the coast to coast walk, because I've got my big pack on, and yeah, I'm coming up some very rocky terrain, as you've probably seen, but it's been fun. It's not been anything that's been too difficult. I say that, not yet anyway. And I think I may almost be at the top, which I'm very happy about. So I think, got my bloody foot stuck. There you go, I'm free. But yeah, I don't know how much you can hear again because I'm right next to the waterfall. So this bit looks a bit sketchy. Maybe I should have crossed over, but I should be alright. I'll be able to get over this, I think. Alright, see you soon, hopefully. Well, I made it up to the Trinnacle, almost. Got another just over that way, but yeah, I've made it up the waterfall, and the views are just amazing, which I fully expected, because nothing, I don't know, there's a saying, but I don't know what it is right now. Nothing worth having comes easy, or something like that. So yeah, nothing worth having comes easy, and that definitely wasn't easy, but it is totally worth. Spectacular views. If anybody's not been to Dove Stone or not done this walk, I'd fully recommend it. It's incredible. It's a bit challenging coming up the waterfall, but it's easily, like, it's doable. I've seen people coming up there in trainers, tracky bottoms and stuff, and so the waterfall is just down there. You can probably see it sort of all the way right down. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I'll be coming back to this place again, maybe in a week or two. I'm probably going to have a look for a camping spot somewhere, and then yeah, I'll spend the night in camp. I'm also looking to go to Macclesfield Forest and do a camp there. I've been to Macclesfield Forest like quite a bit, but I've still not explored quite a lot of the places, which I really want to. Can't wait for that. Please, 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 if you're close by and you know you like walking and you like hiking, please do that route, and I'll link it in the description. And yeah, honestly, I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. I'm so happy that I decided to come today, because it was touch and go whether I was going to, because I felt really tired. But I am absolutely over the moon that I did, because it's just flipping amazing. I decided to pull out my my walking stick just to give me a bit more balance when I was crossing the waterfall, because it was a bit slippery, a bit sketchy. But I think it's probably me, I got a little bit nervous because it was slippy and there was loads of people around. But then I just remember when I was a kid, didn't care, just got involved, just went for it. So that's exactly what I did. And now I'm here experiencing why I come out walking and hiking, because it's just that sense of freedom. I can walk wherever I want, I can do whatever I want. I can stop, go this way, go that way. I'm on my own. There's no cars around. There's not a lot of people around. It's just me. So I really enjoy this walk, honestly. I remember, like, when I used to come to Greenfields as a kid. Like, me and my friend used to come, and we used to jump in the reservoir. We used to jump off the rocks into the reservoir. That was pretty fun, especially if it was, you know, like a hot day. And I remember once we came, and I jumped in off these like high rocks, and I had my arms out, like, you know, like fully expanded, and I hit the water, and I almost broke my arms because the force of the water just slapped my arms, and whoosh. So that was pretty crap, but I didn't break my arms, and it was all right after that. And then there's like there's a big slide kind of thing where the water flows down. It's just like a big concrete vertical like that. And my mate told people that he'd slid down it. So then we've met up with a lot of like guys that were already here. We didn't know them. And my friend said, "Oh, do you want to come to the slide and you know, I'll slide down it." So it took us about an hour to get there. And we got there, and my friend wouldn't slide down it. And these guys had walked all that way to watch my friend slide down it. So then we had to jump over the concrete and run, basically, because then they was really annoyed and mad at us. And I was like, I've not even done anything wrong. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't say I was going to slide down it because I'm not an idiot. But then, yeah, so we managed to escape them, and it went dark, and then we're like, right, cool, we've lost them. So then we went to the bus stop to get on the bus, and we got on the bus. 2 stops later, it was only the guys stood at the bus stop. So me and my friend tried to hide, and luckily they got on the bus and just went straight upstairs. But yeah, I'm just like absolutely off his head. Don't know right now how much you'll be able to hear or see, because the sun's gone down pretty quick, and it also feels quite windy up here. The temperature has most definitely dropped, but I just stopped for probably around 10 minutes or so just to get some footage and have a drink and get my chocolate bar out my bag. But now I'm picking the pace up a little bit because I'm conscious that I am on the top of some big hills and the sun is going down quite quickly, so I don't want to get marooned up here in the pitch black. Although I have got my head torch and stuff, so it wouldn't be a major issue, but I'd just rather not be up here when it gets completely pitch black. ground, if you will. Well, not the ground, because I've been on the ground all day. We're almost back down at a low elevation, at the bottom of the hills that I've been up and over today, and it's been incredible, absolutely incredible. I've just come across like a small pool, and it reminded me of another story that happened when me and my friends came to Greenfields again. So there was one friend that was trying like too hard to be cool, and you know, as you do when you're younger, always trying to impress people and stuff like that. So we seen like it was like a body of water, and there was a jump off. Well, I say a jump off, it was just a ledge off to the water. So my friend, before announcing it to anyone, just decided to run and jump, and the water was like probably about this shallow, and he jumped in and just stuck in the mud like a pencil. He almost broke his back, which was absolutely crazy. We then didn't know what to do, and you know, that kind of nervousness, ended up laughing, which he probably didn't appreciate. But then he sort of composed himself and got himself together, which I was happy about, because of where he was. It probably would have been really difficult to get help, and it may have even been a case of getting like a mountain rescue, because we was in such a remote place. I just thought the moral or motto of that story even would be to just not do things to try and impress other people, especially when it's that dangerous, because he literally could have broke his back just to feel like he was cool, and it definitely wasn't cool, was it? And but luckily, he's still alive. I've not spoken to him for a while, to be honest, though. Hopefully he's alright. I've made it back to where I dropped my car off. Just got to have a look up the hill somewhere over there somewhere. There was a path that I came down from the car park, so I'll try and find it, hopefully, and then walk up the hill when we're done. So what a day. Let's have a quick look. So I've done just over 5 miles, which is pretty good. It's 4:45. I've been out for just over 3 hours, I think. I'm gonna have a proper look when I get back home, and I'll probably put it in the description or something. Just want to say as well, thanks to everybody that's subscribed and liked my videos and commented and stuff. Really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, or you want to subscribe and drop a like, then cheers guys. Woo!